Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves, which means we can learn about ourselves by exploring everything that annoys us about other people. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. That means the unconscious will control your life until you make it conscious, and you'll call it fate. I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. It means I am not who I was or what happened to me. I am who I choose to be. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do, which means your actions, not your promises, define who you are. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. That means the most effective way to handle other people's darkness is to be aware of your own darkness. The pendulum of the mind oscillates between sense and nonsense, not between right and wrong, which means the mind's pendulum swings not between right and wrong, but between sense and nonsense. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. That means realizing your true self is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls. It means to avoid face their own souls. People would do anything, no matter how foolish. The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely, which means accepting who you are entirely is the most frightening thing. There's no coming to consciousness without pain. That means pain is a necessary component of awakening. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious, which means enlightenment comes through making the darkness conscious rather than from visualizing figures of light. Show me a sane man and I will cure him for you. That means I'll heal any normal man you can show me at no charge. No tree, it is said, can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. It means, according to a popular saying, no tree can reach heaven until its roots extend all the way to hell. In all chaos there is a cosmos, in all disorder a secret order, which means all disorder has a hidden order, and all chaos has a cosmos. Thinking is difficult. That's why most people judge. That means the majority of people judge because thinking is challenging. Whatever is rejected from the self appears in the world as an event. It means any rejection from the self emerges as an event in the outside world. We cannot change anything unless we accept it, which means if we don't accept something, we can't change it. Where wisdom reigns, there is no conflict between thinking and feeling. That means thinking and feeling do not clash in a place where wisdom dominates. The greatest tragedy of the family is the unlived lives of the parents. It means parents' lives that were never lived are the family's biggest tragedy. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed, which means when two personalities come into contact, it's similar to when two chemicals come into contact. If there is a reaction, both are changed.